Mumbai's premier Nanavati Hospital is facing a possible criminal case for refusing treatment to a poor patient. Now, the patient was actually the state's charity commissioner who had gone undercover to check just how the poor were being served in Mumbai's hospitals. Shocked by his experience, the officer now has on his radar other trust-run hospitals across the state. Disha Shah joins us with that story. Disha, first tell us what happened. How did the charity commissioner happen to go to Nanavati Hospital, and how did he come across this injustice being meted out to poor patients?
That's right, Kavita. Here we are talking about Mumbai's charity commissioner Shivkumar Dighe, who went undercover and he posed himself as a slum dweller from Mahalakshmi here, and he walked into Nanavati Hospital, which is Mumbai's one of the trust-run hospital here, Kavita. He walked inside the hospital and he was in a very normal clothes, in a very poor dressed clothes. He walked up to the receptionist and he introduced himself as a poor patient having a chest pain, and he said that he needs immediate treatment. And in fact, he also went on to say that considering he heard about this hospital comes under the charitable trust, then he is eligible for charity. But what was most shocking at that point in time, when the receptionist turned out and said that there is no charity that happens here in Nanavati Hospital, but then he also questioned the receptionist, saying that I was here informed by the charity commissioner office. I went too early and then they sent me here. After hearing this, she said that he also said that he would like to meet the social workers. Now, an important point I want to note here, Kavita, here he mentioned social workers because under the charitable scheme which was announced in 2006, it is mandatory for the trust-run hospitals to have at least 2 to 3 social workers where they are dealing with the poor patients. The receptionist directed him towards the 3rd floor, which was absolutely in the corner where there were 2 wards, one the indigent ward. The 10% seats should be reserved for indigent people, which is people with below 50,000 income. And second, economically weaker sections, income between 50,000 to 1 lakh. There he was shocked to see there were no boards about which actually, can alarm poor people or patients that here this is a ward which is particularly for poor. This also mandates under the charitable scheme. More so ever, there the social workers questioned him first. They asked him several questions like about his occupation, where does he reside, how much does he earn, so on and so forth. Owing to that, the commissioner went on to say that he does not have any amount, but he has that yellow ration card, Kavita, because here also it's very important that all the documents, including the yellow ration card, is very compulsory under the charitable scheme. A poor patient has to submit those documents. But when they heard, the social workers, that he doesn't have the money, they denied him any treatment. He was denied free treatment. So this really shocked him a lot, and then he revealed his identity, and that really shook the social workers and the entire staff there. And then he decided to issue a show cause notice to them, and now finally he has filed a criminal case against the trustees of the Nanavati Hospital.